Never forget those pictures that astounded the world 5 weeks ago when miraculously a Melbourne baby survived after his pram rolled into the path of an oncoming train. Well, close shaves like that are on the rise. Impatient motorists deliberately putting the lives of everyone around them at risk. For the first time, a current affair has been given exclusive access to the sobering footage that could change the way you drive.
I just remember the screeching, the crunching of metal.
It's never before seen footage. Arrogant and selfish drivers risking the lives of hundreds of train passengers and motorists.
It's really a selfish act, you know, to take that chance.
These pictures will shock you and leave you thinking twice next time you're behind the wheel at a train crossing. Every time a train driver approaches a level crossing, they worry about the dangers they'll face. Reckless, irresponsible and impatient motorists who think they can outrun a fully laden, full-speed train, not realising it can take up to 2 kilometres to stop.
This guy's obviously gone through flashing lights, realised that he doesn't have enough time. The boom gates are coming down on the other side, so to avoid being hit, he's going to go onto the wrong side of the road. He's playing chicken with a 400-tonne train.
These motorists are now potential killers, completely ignoring the boom gates and flashing warning lights. This is what strikes fear into the hearts of train drivers like Joshua Jose.
If a train hits a car, any sort of other pedestrian vehicle, it's destroyed.
And the train drivers never get over it. When Joshua T-boned this truck, he was lucky to escape with his life.
I woke up and the loco was on its side. I could see the truck that we hit. I could see the tanker on its side and the diesel pouring out. That's when I really got scared.
A young dad with a 3-month-old baby at home, it ripped his world apart.
That is the most terrifying experience I've ever had. I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
Oh, I was just numb. Yeah, I was quite frightened.
Daryl Longford wiped out a grain truck when again the driver consciously chose to ignore flashing lights, warning him that the train was coming through.
I was ricocheted off the seat onto the back wall and onto the floor, and as we hit the truck it exploded with all the grain he was carrying, and it split our loco open and all the grain flowed in on top of me, and I thought that it was blood. I thought I was swimming in my own blood.
His back was broken. It took 9 months to heal. At the time, Daryl's daughter Kimberly was only a little girl.
It was scary to think that I was 9 and may not have a dad anymore.
Daryl and his family say they'll never be the same.
Especially my daughter. I don't know, it hits home now and then. They both worry, but my daughter seems to be very concerned for some reason.
But these reckless drivers who nearly killed both Joshua and Daryl escaped with only minor injuries.
All of the evidence says that the overwhelming majority of accidents are the fault of the motorists.
Lance Hockridge is the CEO of Queensland Rail. He says enough is enough.
I've got a light, fast car. I can get across in front of this train. What are you trying to save? 20 seconds?
In an attempt to shock motorists, the railway has compiled this emotional DVD.
Very slow, but often they get it wrong and that train does hit them.
In it, terrified train drivers plead for the public to obey the warning signals.
Please ask your family and friends to show this DVD to their family and friends.
Daryl hopes now the community will finally listen.
I know it could be mission impossible, but that's what I'd like to see come out of it. That I could go across every crossing I cross without even getting on the edge of my chair.
Queensland Rail will be rolling out the DVDs over the coming days in the hope that people will spread the safety message.